So much for joining us here at 6 o'clock. I'm Craig McKee. Tanya has the night off. The Kenton County Commonwealth's attorney calling for mental health reform after he says Covington police had to shoot and kill a man who'd been released from a state psychiatric hospital earlier than he should have been. WCPO 9 News reporter Valerie Lyons walks us through the newly released body cam video from that incident.
Get off her! I'll do it. Drop it!
You just watched as a Covington SWAT officer shot and killed 66-year-old David Dahlhover.
85 shots fired.
Stand up. Stand up.
Get her out. Get her out.
The woman Covington police ushered out of the room was Dahlhover's wife, frantic because just moments before, Kenton County Commonwealth's attorney Rob Sanders says Dahlhover was standing over her with a knife, threatening to kill her.
Officers just did their job. It's very heroic of them to run into that residence to save the victim's life.
It all unfolded at around 6 p.m. on June 30th at a home on Grand Avenue in Taylor Mill. We reviewed the video. While it may not be clear, Sanders says the audio is.
The victim was in great distress, that she was calling out for help, and that the officers gave multiple commands to Mr. Dahlhover to get off her and drop the weapon.
State investigators didn't take long to clear Specialist Joshua Denny of any wrongdoing. Sanders says that was the right call. Now he's directing his scrutiny elsewhere.
You're suggesting that this situation maybe could have been prevented.
Sure, this is unfortunately an all too common problem we have in Kentucky, where we are woefully underfunded when it comes to treatment of people suffering mental health crises.
Sanders says Covington police already knew Dahlhover because he'd been involved in a SWAT standoff at that same house just a few days earlier. Following that incident, a Kenton County judge found Dahlhover to be a threat to himself and others. So the judge ordered he be held for 60 days at Eastern State Hospital, Kentucky's only inpatient long-term mental health treatment facility. But Sanders says the hospital released Dahlhover less than 24 hours later.
Mr. Dahlhover got back from Eastern State Hospital probably faster than the sheriff's deputy that drove him there. And this will not, sadly, be the last time police have to shoot and kill someone to save a victim if we don't change the system.
I reached out to Eastern State Hospital. A spokesperson wrote me back saying the facility, quote, cares for individuals with serious and persistent mental illness who meet criteria according to state law. But because of HIPAA, they will not comment on the care of any patient. Valerie Lyons, WCPO 9 News.
Other news.